2:20 in the afternoon.
Great.
This is a non-stop flight, and lunch will be served.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, lunch is a nice thing. I enjoy a little something when I'm in the air.
Well, so do I.
Good. Now, your return flight leaves at 9:35 in the morning, arriving at LaGuardia at 12:45 in the afternoon. This is a non-stop flight as well.
Snacks?
And breakfast.
Ooh, yum.
There you are, Mr. Green. Boarding passes and insurance.
Insurance.
Yes, this travel agency offers AFI to all our customers.
AFI, what exactly is AFI?
AFI stands for Automatic Flight Insurance. This is offered to you in conjunction with the airline ticket issued directly by this travel agent.
Oh, it's flight insurance.
Yes, sir. It is indeed flight insurance. It applies to you while you are riding, boarding, or alighting as a ticketed passenger on any certified passenger aircraft, on any regularly scheduled airline, on any regularly scheduled trip or charter.
This is very convenient because usually it's such a hassle getting flight insurance. Sometimes I wonder if the hassle's worth the expense.
Yes, sir, we know, but we also know that you are a valued customer, and we want you to feel safe when you arrange your travel plans through us. We think you are worth the expense. We handle the hassle. Sign here, please.
You know, it's good to know that if anything happens to myself or my family on this flight, that it will be covered.
Well, not really anything, sir. There are limitations to the coverage.
Limitations?
Yes, sir, limitations. The plan pays if a loss occurs within 180 days from the date of a covered accident. The program will then pay the full amount in lump sum for loss of life or a combination of 2 eyes, hands, or feet. One half will be paid for the loss of 1 eye, hand, or foot.
So if I lose the sight in even 1 eye, you'll compensate me?
No, loss of eye does not mean loss of sight. It means loss of eye. The entire eye must be sucked, jerked, popped, or pulled from its socket in an irretrievable fashion before we are allowed to compensate. If you only lose 1 eye, you get half. If you just go blind, it's your loss, so to speak.
So if I lose an eye, I get paid?
If you lose 1 eye, you get half. If you lose 1 eye and go blind in the other eye, you still get half.
And if I lose 1 eye and the other one's jammed back into my skull?
Half.
If I lose 1 eye and the other one's sliced in two?
Half.
If I lose 1 eye and the other one's shoved into my...
Mr. Green, unless both bile jellies are plucked from their home sockets and dashed to the floor wall or ceiling in a gooey mess, you will receive half the payment.
Ears?
What about them?
You cover ears.
No, we do not cover ears.
Why not?
Because we don't have to. We have to cover eyes, hands, and feet. That's all.
Noses?
No, we do not cover noses. We cover eyes, hands, and feet. We do not cover ears, noses, teeth, tongues, lips, cheeks, chins, jaws, jowls, or skulls, nor the frontal, parietal, occipital, temporal lobes, or the medulla oblongata. We cover eyes, hands, and feet. Are we clear?
Yeah, eyes, hands, and feet.
Good. Sign here, please.
But if I lose an arm or leg, I get paid.
No, loss of hand or foot means the complete and permanent severance at the wrist or ankle joint. We don't compensate for the entire arm.
But if I lose the entire arm, the hand is gone.
Technically, yes.
Technically, that's crap. If I lose my arm, my hand is gone as well.
Yes, but we can't be responsible for that kind of carelessness.
What?
Let's be honest, Mr. Green. It's bad enough to lose or misplace your hand, but to lose the entire arm? Come now, don't you think that's being a tad irresponsible?
Yeah, well, what if it's not my fault?
What are you saying? That a flight attendant is going to come up and hack your arm off? I think not. No, Mr. Green, you are responsible for your arms and legs, and I think we are being quite generous to offer coverage for the hands and feet.
Great, so the plane takes a nosedive into the ocean and some sharks start to attack us, and I'm fine as long as they only eat my hands and feet?
No, we wouldn't cover that anyway.
You wouldn't?
No, sir, this coverage applies to you while you're riding, boarding, or alighting the actual aircraft. We can't be responsible for a shark attack, unless it's a great white in first class. Little joke. Sign here, please.
All right, what's this 180 days thing?
Well, that merely states that 180 days from the date of a covered accident, if you happen to die, we will compensate your estate or next of kin, provided there's proof that you were not at fault.
At fault? How could I possibly be at fault?
Well, there are any number of ways. You could be too heavy, causing the plane to tilt slightly and smack into a mountain. You could have bad gas in the men's room, causing the cabin to depressurize and implode. Or you could remind the pilot of his ex-wife, sending him into a psychotic fit wherein he kills the entire crew and the plane crashes. There are a number of possibilities. It would be up to our investigators to determine exactly who or what was at fault.
Your investigators?
Yes, but don't worry, Mr. Green. If you are at fault, we tell no one. It's our little secret. Come here, please.
Great, great, great. Let me get this straight. I have both my eyes ripped clean from the sockets. Both hands and feet are severed neatly at the wrist and ankle joints. The plane takes a nosedive into the side of a mountain, turns to ash. No one survives. Now your crew of investigators comes along and determines from this pile of carnage that one of my farts wafted into the cockpit, reminding a borderline psychotic pilot of his honeymoon with his ex-wife in the White Mountains, which caused him to flip out and nosedive into the Rockies, so my family gets squat.
Mr. Green, you wouldn't be going anywhere near the Rockies on a trip to Chicago.
Fuck the Rockies.
All right, then.
Tell me something. You ever paid anyone on this policy?
No, come to think of it, we haven't.
No, you haven't. You know why? Because it's insane, that's why. And you must think I'm insane. What kind of idiot do you think I am? Jesus, I can go anywhere and get flood insurance that will cover my entire body no matter what. Insurance that will cover me if I lose my arms, legs, ears, eyes, whatever. It doesn't matter if I fart or eat or anything. I can get good, affordable insurance that will take care of me or my family. That's the point. Jesus, I need to know that my family will be taken care of. I'd have to be heartless, thoughtless, and out of my fucking mind to pay for this kind of moronic coverage.
Oh, you don't pay for this. We offer this coverage free of charge.
You have a pen I could borrow?